I'm going to teach you a few other things about text. And this tutorial will be also looking at quotations and citations. Alright, so let's begin. So the first thing I want to teach you is how to have random text generated. Now, you might be wondering what could I possibly write to check out all these different elements. Simple thing to do is to type lorem. So it's going to give you this option called lorem, and you can press tab, and it's just going to give you, it's going to generate random text. So another thing I want to show you is something called mark, and mark is gonna, you have to type this arrow here before typing anything, so that because this is text, if you just type mark, it's not going to show it. So you have to type this first and then type mark. Close that. So it's going to give you mark and then this text. So if I save that and open my website, so right now you can see, yeah, here it's highlighted. And right now I'm not sure how you're going to change the color of the highlighter, but I'll see if that works with CSS later on. Alright, the next thing to look at is how to write comments in HTML. In JavaScript, you basically type 2 slashes for a comment. In HTML, it's a bit different. Firstly, you have to type this out. So just to show you again, you have to type this, type exclamation mark, and then 2 dashes, and then that's going to give you a comment. And then I can write anything, but it's not going to display it in the actual website. So for example, if I say here I'm going to type so here I'm going to type quotations and citations. So this is my comment, and it's not going to be displayed in the website. The next thing I'm going to look at is abbreviated title. So abbreviation defines an abbreviation or an acronym. So for example, I have here HTML, and there will be an abbreviation of hypertext markup language. Here, I spelled that wrong. So if I go up down here, I have the text here, and whenever I go onto the text itself, it's going to show HTML. If it's not showing it like that. There you go. So you see that it says HTML, so that's the abbreviation of this entire text. And you can actually change it. It's meant to be the other way around, but yeah, that's what abbreviation does. The next thing is called, so we have BDO, which stands for bidirectional override. And this basically specifies the direction of your text. So you have 2 ways of doing it. You have from left to right, which is LTR, or right to left. So that's what the abbreviations are for this. And then you can put your text here. So this text is written from right to left. I hit save, and here you go. You see that text there? It is it's like in the opposite direction, so it's mirrored, and that's what you can do with bidirectional override. I don't really see the usage of this, don't really see the point of it, but yeah. Right, I'll just delete this as well if you need it. Alright, next thing is block quote, and block quotes just defines a section that is quoted from an author or another text. So a block quote gives you quotation marks. So I can say this text was written by hit save, and then we go here. So it gives this small gap here, as you can see, and then it says this text was written by William Shakespeare. You can also quote like poems and other sort of text using block quote. Similarly, we have cite as well. And cite just defines the title of a work. So I can say this is title of a book. And we hit up here. It gives it in italics. Yep. And the last, not the last thing, but we have here Q, which stands for quotation. So I just type quote here, then it comes up in quotation marks. So if you want anything in quotation marks, you just have to type Q and have your text in it. All right. Last but not least, we have the block quote site. So here basically the site would be a URL. So this is, for example, www.wikipedia.org or .com. I think it's .org. And then this is a text cited from Wikipedia. All right, so if we head up here, it doesn't really show it. That's interesting. Maybe it doesn't. All right. But I think you get the point. You have to put a URL in here, and then you can put the text here. Right. I think that is it for this tutorial. I think the highlight of this tutorial will be the comment. I think this is a very useful thing. If you want to take notes while you're doing while you're learning further about HTML and other programming languages, it's very important to have quotations, sorry, not quotations, but notes on the side for you to understand what you're writing. Right, thank you very much.